As the year 2020 comes to an end, I am super excited at the thought of a new beginning. An important personal tradition at this time of the year is setting up my bullet journal. If you love to see my bullet journal setup or get some inspiration to plan towards the new year, please keep on watching. For 2021, I chose this simple notebook. While official bullet journals do exist, I place more value on the process and results than just the final look. So any nice appealing book works for me. Over the years, bullet journaling has served as a personal organizational tool that helps me track my past, organize my present, and design my future through thoughtful planning. Before starting a new journal, I always ask myself, what purpose do I want this book to serve? This helps me create a system that suits my needs. I bullet journal for mental clarity, mindfulness, and productivity, and this has really helped me. Now let's set up this journal. The very next page is for the index and keys. The index pretty much serves as the journal's table of contents. It will look like this with subsequent use. The keys are symbols that aid rapid logging of journal entries. For example, I use a box for a task, a shaded one for a completed task, circles for events, love symbols for personal entries. I customize my journals with keys that I would understand, remember, and actually use. Next to the index is the year at a glance page, and that's the 2021 calendar. This page was tedious to set up, but it wasn't really time consuming, and it's an important one because it serves as a reference guide to plan out my entire year. This calendar comes particularly handy because the next 4 pages contains the future log, which consists of 3 months per page for the whole year. I fill in entries like personal goals, career goals, finance goals, as well as reminders for events and appointments, birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays. I keep my future log simple and clean by filling out entries that will only take place once every 3 to 12 months. The next spread is very important to me, and I take out time to thoughtfully fill out this spread at the beginning of the year. It contains my vision statement, mission statement, core values that I'm going to find fundamental to my actions in the new year, as well as my 2021 intentions that I divided into 4 sections this year. I love to come back to this spread periodically and just see my intentions for the year, remind myself girl, you got this, you have to do this. The next page is a reflective one that I fill out at the beginning of the year also. It consists of 4 sections: a list of my 2020 small and big wins, things I want to improve on, a gratitude list, and a list of my fears and uncertainties. I visit this page periodically to assess how things are changing for me. For example, do I still have a fear? Have I lost sight of things I should be grateful for? The next is a collection, my moments collection for 2021. In 2020, I really appreciated the importance of staying present in the moments, because I realized that we find ourselves in the moments we don't take for granted. This collection has a section for each month where I'll fill in the most important moments that I'll always want to remember, a mix of the good and not so pleasant. This is a mindful exercise for me. Finally, we've gotten to the monthly spread for January, and most of the productivity magic occurs from here. I prepare a new monthly spread at the beginning of each month, and for this month I'm using this minimalistic monthly spread. If you've gotten to this point of the video, please say hello in the comment section. On the left page are my January intentions and things to check out section, because I really get neglectful of such little things. Following Following this is my monthly habit tracker. Tracking my habits reminds me to act on little things that can add up to boost my well-being, and it provides some motivation for me to continue. The habits that I'm tracking are coded in letters, and they include components of my morning and night routines as well as my daily study hours. Now the weekly spread for the first week of January. Weekly targets take me a step closer in achieving my intentions for the month and eventually the year. I leave out Sundays from my weekly spread because they are reset days for me. So there are only 6 sections here. The limited space is to discipline myself to fill out only the 3 most important tasks for the day, so I just focus on those tasks. Below are the target summaries for this week and next week. So this is my bullet journal setup. Tell me what you think, and thank you for watching. I wish you a productive new year. Bye guys.